Let's start. Well, welcome everyone. Just want to thank everyone for taking the time out of their busy day, especially after a long Thanksgiving break, to come here and help us welcome Dan, Menz, and Joe Steele to the Plover Police Department. I also want to thank Dan's girlfriend Chelsea and her children, along with Joe's wife Allie and their children, for sharing them with our community. This is always a proud moment when the village's staff members and guests come together to welcome new officers into our ranks. Today we recognize these two individuals as they and their families embark on a journey to serve and protect the village of Plover. Dan and Joe, today marks the beginning of this new chapter in your careers. You both have chosen a profession that demands courage, integrity, dedication, and empathy towards others. Police officers are often called upon to make a difficult decision in a fraction of a second, navigate complex situations, and face challenges that most people will never experience. Joe, as you know, and Dan, as you're about to find out, being a police officer means working nights and weekends, sometimes means missing family events, holidays, and a lot of sleep. Sometimes the work's not very pleasant, and this career challenges you like no other job, with usually the only reward you get is a simple thank you, which is all we need. Yet every day, you'll have the opportunity to build trust, promote safety, and make a positive difference in the lives of those who live, work, and visit Plover. You both are joining a dedicated team of professionals who share your commitment to upholding justice and protecting the well-being of others. Lean on and learn from your coworkers. Always strive to be the best versions of yourselves, for your community, this department, and your families. We look forward to your positive impact on our community. And just everyone help me congratulate Dan and Joe and welcome you all to the Village of Plover family. All right. So, as always, every dull moment. So, here in Plover, most departments do one oath. In Plover, we do two oaths. So, the first oath we do is the law enforcement oath of honor. So, if you two want to stand next to each other. Good, Brandy? Mm-hmm. All right. So, raise your right hand and repeat after me. On my honor.
On my honor.
I will never betray my badge.
I will never betray my badge.
My integrity.
My integrity.
My character.
My character.
Or the public trust.
Or the public trust.
I will always have the courage.
I will always have the courage.
To hold myself and others.
To hold myself and others.
Accountable for our actions.
Accountable for our actions.
I will always uphold the Constitution.
I will always uphold the Constitution.
The community.
The community.
And the agency I serve.
And the agency I serve.
So help me God.
So help me God.
All right, so that's the first one. For the official oath. Okay, can you raise your right hands? Okay, I state your names.
I, James Menz,
Having been appointed
to
the office of police officer,
the office of police officer,
swear that I will support
the
the Constitution of the United States,
Constitution of the United States,
the Constitution of the State of Wisconsin,
the Constitution of the State of Wisconsin,
and will faithfully
and
impartially discharge the duties of said office to the best of my ability. So help me God.
So help me God.
Now it's official.
Yay.
So since we don't have them wear their uniforms on day one, we really can't pin anything on them without ruining their shirts. So instead, what I do is I present them with the badge.
Oh, nice.
To our department. All right, congrats. And now I am going to turn the floor over to Joe and Dan. Did you guys draw straws on who's going to talk first?
We didn't really talk about it.
All right, sounds good. It's all you.
Well, thank you for allowing me the opportunity to protect and serve this community, and also thank you very much for my support team. It would have been very hard road if it wasn't for you guys.
Well, I just want to thank the Village of Plover and the police department for welcoming me and my family, and for giving me the opportunity to protect and serve this community, and for my family to have the opportunity to be part of it.
Nice.
Administrator Coons, would you like to come up and say a few words? On there it is.
So first off, on behalf of the village board and its president, Gary Wolf, welcome to you and your families to the Village of Plover officially. We're honored to have you here. Today you're actually joining two teams, right? Obviously the one that you work with primarily is in the PD, but there's about 50 strong in the Village of Plover from a full-time employee standpoint that are also here to support you and your family, and we work primarily as one big team. I'm very proud of how well not only all of our public safety employees get along and work well together, but I think as a whole, the support is there from our village board and other employees that serve and operate within the PD as well. Talked to Chief Fox before the ceremony here, and just to kind of confirm my feeling. I feel like we've done this quite a bit recently. I think it's more than 6 since I've been here, and I've been administrator for a little over 2 years. But I feel that there's a really nice blend of new officers, experienced officers that are new to Plover, and those that have served the Village of Plover for a long time. We're excited to see what you guys can accomplish together. We've seen that really across the board as a village as a whole. This has been a community that has supported its employees for a really long time. When I first came to the Village of Plover, I was the only department head that was serving for less than, I think there was one member that was 5 years. Chief Deaver at that time, I think, was 9 years there, and everybody else above that was 25 and above. They ranged from 25 years of service to 46 years of service at that time at department head level standpoint. We've gotten to see some really unique opportunities to work together, collaborate, and experiment with some new things as we've had some of that turnover. And I anticipate seeing that same thing kind of in the PD. A lot of bright minds that are willing to work together to accomplish some great things. And I've said this at every swearing-in ceremony that I've been here, and it still holds true. But you're joining a very accomplished team here, one that our community is both very proud of and has its trust. And the one thing that I ask you is to not take that lightly. Those that have worked here for a long time have done an incredible job of gaining that trust. And as we know from the national landscape, it doesn't take much to lose it. But again, I know our community are very proud of the department that you're joining today. And again, we continue to look forward to good things moving forward and the great things that you can bring to the team. So again, just welcome and thank you.
Thank you.
And last but not least, Police and Fire Chairman Jeff Whitrock.
All right.
Like to say a few words.
Okay.
First of all, I want to welcome everybody who is here today to celebrate these two fine young men and what they've accomplished so far. Representing the Police and Fire Commission, I'm very proud of the work that our police and our fire do. This is no easy task that these two gentlemen have accomplished by standing up here today. We are all very proud of the process that Chief Fox and his team has in place to choose the right candidate. Not only the candidate that can do the job, but that fits in the culture of which he is responsible for leading, and this team to help them all to all be part of that. So it is unique. It's a great feat. I congratulate you both for that piece. I am privileged to be part of the interview process, so I understand and know what these guys have been through, and what others out in the audience who are part of this team have been through as well. So again, on behalf of the Police and Fire Commission of Plover, we're very excited to have you guys aboard. We're excited to have his team at full staff, and are excited to watch you guys grow from within, bring your experiences to the department to help us grow as well. So congratulations again to you both, and congratulations families. Good job. Congrats.
The end this, thank you, we're good. So end this little tradition that we kind of started here a while back is there's a lot of departments where you spend 30, 40 years in this job and all you get is a plaque, a cake, and they kick you out the door after a couple hours and call it good, right? And at Plover PD, I figured, you know what, let's do opposite. Let's start our career with cake and maybe some ice cream or some water, whatever, and start the career off on a good note that way. And then 30 years from now, when I come back after I'm retired and watch these guys retire, then hopefully they'll have a big spread for you. All right. So, welcome, thank you everyone for coming, and let's enjoy some cake. Thank you.